Param is a man residing in a small village within Punjab. During Dussehra, he goes to see Ravan Dahan with his friends, where he meets Jasmeet and subsequently falls for her. Jasmeet is a young, ambitious and educated girl, whose grandfather and older brother are opposed to her seeking employment due to their conservative background. Jasmeet can't go against their decision but still dreams of independence from them. After their first meeting, Param and Jasmeet meet several more times, where she grows closer to Param. To get close to her, Param conceives a plan and asks a friend of his to marry one of Jasmeet's friends. At the time of the wedding, Param and Jasmeet spend time together, subsequently expressing their love for one another. Param eventually finds Jasmeet a part-time position at a jewelry store. However, her grandfather finds out about this and begins to search for another groom. Param convinces his father to send a marriage proposal to Jasmeet's family. Jasmeet's grandpa happily agrees, but on a condition that Jasmeet should not work after marriage. Soon they get married, but during the wedding ceremony, Gurpreet misbehaves with Param's father. Gurpreet is humiliated and vows to make sure that Param never gets a visa. 1 year later, they're still trying to get a visa but fail. Jasmeet expresses her extreme desire to settle down in London, England. She meets her school friend Harpreet, who lives in London, and gives the address of an illegal immigrant officer who can help them live in London. Param reveals to Jasmeet the officer suggested him to marry a British citizen for a visa and later on marry Jasmeet and live in London. Hearing this, Jasmeet immediately visits the lawyer and agrees for Param to get married, but Param refuses. Jasmeet tries to make him understand, but in vain. Param's next option is to convince Gurpreet. Param then goes to Gurpreet and tells him he is ready to apologize in front of everyone. Gurpreet says he forgave Param, but Param's father has to apologize to him. Param doesn't agree. Soon the officer informs Jasmeet that he has secured her a job in the UK. Jasmeet, delighted, informs Param. While saying their goodbyes at the airport, Jasmeet blindsides Param by telling him that she's going on a marriage visa. The officer had arranged a man named Samar Singh Sandhu aka Sam, who would pose as her husband. Sam has British citizenship and requires a girl to pose as his wife to please his elderly grandfather on his deathbed. Jasmeet and Sam meet and discuss their reasons for this marriage and assure each other that they are doing this for their own interests. Jasmeet goes to London without Param after revealing the truth of her marriage. Param's uncontrollable love encourages him to seek help from the officer to reach London by any means. Upon reaching London, Param follows Jasmeet and introduces himself to her neighbor Alicia, who falls for him and supports Param in winning back Jasmeet. On the other hand, Sam's grandpa passes away and he is consoled by Jasmeet. Jasmeet begins to realize her mistake as Param's wedding preparations are in full swing. Jasmeet admits to Sam the truth and he advises Jasmeet to return to Param. Jasmeet informs Param of her breakup with Sam at the Indian embassy, where Param has surrendered and expresses her desire to leave London and return to India. At the end of the film, they are reunited.